audiobook of EVS for Class 5 entitled Looking Around 5. This is Lesson 2, A Snake Charmer's Story, from page 15 to page 21. Let's listen to the lesson 2. Page 15. On this page, there is a picture of a snake charmer on the left side who's playing a musical instrument called bean. His picture is surrounded by a yellow knotted beautiful design, which is actually the body of a long snake. There is a caption under this picture, which says, Nag Gumfan. Designs of this kind are used in rangoli, embroidery, and as wall decoration in Saurashtra, Gujarat, and South India. I am Aryanath. I can do something special, which I'm sure none of you can do. Do you know what? I can play the bean. You must be surprised. Yes, I can make snakes dance by playing the bean. I have learned this art from my family members. We people are known as Kalbelias. My grandfather, Roshan Nath ji, was famous amongst our people. He could easily catch many poisonous snakes. He tells me many stories about his past. Come, listen to his story in his own words. Teacher's note: talk to the children about their experiences related to snakes before starting with this narrative. This would make the lesson more interesting. Page 16. Dadaji remembers. From the time of my grandfather and great-grandfather, we have always been saperas, that is, snake charmers. Snakes have been an important part of our life. We used to move from village to village carrying our snakes in bamboo baskets. Whenever we stopped in a village, a crowd would gather around us. We would then take out our snakes from our baskets. Even after the show, people would stay on. They knew that in our tin box, there were many types of medicines for them. We made these medicines from plants collected from the forests. I had learned all this from my grandfather. I felt nice that I could help people with my medicines, even if doctors and hospitals were far off. In return, people would give us some money or food grains. In this way, we could manage our life. Sometimes I was called to places where someone had been bitten by a snake. From the marks of the bite, I tried to find out which snake had bitten the person. I would then give a medicine for that. But I have not always been on time to help. As you know, some snake bites can even cause death on the spot. But most of the snakes are not poisonous. Sometimes, when some farmers would come running for help, shouting, "Snake! Snake!" I would catch that snake. After all, catching snakes was something I had been doing since my childhood. Page 17. Oh, those were the good days. We could help a lot of people in many ways. We also entertained them. It was not like today when everyone watches TV for entertainment. When I grew older, my father taught me how to remove their poisonous teeth, that is, fangs. He also taught me how to close the tube of poison in the snake's mouth. Think and tell. Have you ever seen anyone playing a bean? Where? Have you ever seen a snake? Where? Were you scared by it? Why? Do you think all snakes are poisonous? In chapter 1, you read that snakes do not have ears which you can see. Can the snake hear the bean? Or does it dance when the bean moves? What do you think? What can we do? Aryanath, your father used to travel with me ever since he was a young child. He learned to play the bean without being taught. These days it is difficult. Now the government has made a law that no one can catch animals and keep them. Some people kill the animals and sell their skins at high prices. So they made a law against this. Now with this law, how will we earn our livelihood? We people have never killed snakes and sold their skin. People say that we keep the snakes in bad conditions. Teacher's note: if possible, explain about poisonous fangs, ducts, and their removal by showing visual aids. Page 18. If we wanted, we too could have earned a lot of money by killing snakes, but we would never do that. Snakes are our treasure that we pass on from one generation to another. We even gift snakes to our daughters when they get married. In our Kalbelia dance, we also have movements similar to the dance of the snake. Aryanath, you will have to make a different life for yourself. You have got your father's gift of playing the bean. You and your cousins can form a bean party and entertain people. But do not waste this knowledge about snakes you have got from your elders. Share your knowledge about snakes with children who live in towns and cities. Tell them that they should not be scared of snakes. Help them recognize poisonous snakes. Tell them how snakes are friends of the farmers. They eat the rats in the fields. Otherwise, rats would eat the crops. Now, you tell our story. Also, make a new story of your life to tell your grandchildren. There are 2 pictures on this page. In the first picture, 6 men in colorful bright colors are playing bean and entertaining a gathering. The text below explains: musical instruments used in bean party: bean, tumba, khanjiri, and dhol. Except dhol, all the other 3 instruments are made from dried gourd, that is, lauki. In the second picture, a woman is performing Kalbelia dance. Teacher's note: this narrative focuses on the relationship and interdependence between snake charmers and snakes. By talking about more such communities, it can be clarified that most of them do not treat animals badly, which is a common perception. We should also not hurt or tease animals. Page 19. Right. Have you ever seen animals being used for entertainment of people? For example, in a circus, on the road, or in a park? When and where did you see this? Which animal show did you see? How did people behave with the animals in the show? Was anyone teasing the animals? How? What kind of questions came to your mind after seeing that animal show? There is a picture of a lion sitting in a cage on the right-hand side. Imagine that you are an animal in a cage. Think how you would feel. Complete the following sentences. A. I'm afraid when dash. B. I wish I dash. C. I'm sad when dash. D. If I had a chance, I would dash. E. I do not like it at all when dash. Page 20. This page has a fact text box with pictures of 4 types of poisonous snakes found in India. Do you know? Of the many kinds of snakes found in our country, only 4 types of snakes are poisonous. They are cobra, common krait, Russell's viper, that is duboia, and saw-scaled viper, that is afai. A snake has 2 hollow teeth called fangs. When it bites, the poison enters the person's body through the fangs. There is a medicine for snake bites. The medicine is made from the snake's poison and is available in all government hospitals. Right. Like snake charmers, which other people depend on animals for their livelihood? Write your answers in the space provided. Survey. People who keep animals. Talk to some people in your neighborhood who keep 1 or more animals for their livelihood. For example, a horse for a tonga, hens for eggs, etc. Name the animal they keep. How many animals are there? Is there a separate place for the animals? Teacher's note: make crossword puzzles on animals and ask them to collect more details of these animals and discuss. Page 21. Who looks after them? What do the animals eat? Do the animals ever fall ill? What does the keeper do then? Make some more questions and discuss. Make a report on your project and read it out in the class. Make a snake puppet. Take an old pair of socks. Put one on your arm. Stick buttons or bindis for the eyes. Cut out a long red strip of paper for using as the tongue and place it in between your thumb and the fingers. On the other side of the paper, make a V-shaped cut. Your snake is ready. What we have learnt. The government has made a law that no one can catch and keep snakes. What do you think about this law? Give reasons for your answer and write in your own words. Chapter 2 of total 22 chapters of the book Looking Around 5 ends here.